Show. This is a Word on the Street Wednesday, and thanks for joining your folk. You can email me at doug@thedougshoreshow.com, and you can give the show a call at 404-382-0338. This segment brought to you by Join 7. Join 7 is a protection group, and they protect against life's little mishaps. You know, not so much house insurance or auto insurance, other little stuff, man. You know, other little stuff that they take care of you. It's a real cool little deal, so check them out on my website, thedougshoreshow.com. All right, Word on the Street Wednesday, talking college football, talking a little bit about Adrian Peterson, whatever you want to get into, we can on this show. In a second, after I read a couple of these chat messages, we're going to talk a little bit of NBA. And I love the fact that the NBA is back, but let me see. What's the best way to put this about my team? Right now, the Lakers. The Lakers suck. They suck. Oh, they suck. They suck. These fools might go 0-82. Oh, damn. It's emotional. It's emotional. Because I ride or die with the Lake Show. But they suck. I'm told I'm holding 2 thumbs down and pointing my toes down too. That's a rare 4-toe and finger down. You hardly ever get 4 toes or 2 toes and 2 fingers down and 2 thumbs down. Actually, thumbs are different than fingers, they say. So you get 2 thumbs down and 2 toes down as well for the Lakers. They are sucking right now. 0-5. And I already see some of your little smart-ass little chat messages about it. My man John Marshall, or what's his name? What's his name? John Marshall, yes. So last night, I'm looking on Twitter, and John Marshall hits me with the same knock, knock. Who's this? Owen. Owen who? 0-5, Doug. Your Lakers 0-5. I'm like, you punk. I wish you was here right now. I try to choke you. Bruh. Damn. Oh, man. All right, let me read some of these chat messages. You're listening to The Doug Stewart Show. You can hit me on the chat on Spreaker.com. You can also hit me on Twitter at The Doug Stewart Show. From William Mack, he says, I'm a Bama grad and fan. It'll all shake out. We get the number 1 and the number 3 teams on our field. If we don't get it in, it's our own fault, and I totally agree. They get number 1 and number 3. They get to handle their own business, and like I said earlier, they handle their own, or they make their own destiny. That's right. From Griff, he says the Aggies of North Carolina A&T State University still in the hunt for the MEAC title. Yeah, I guess so. Aggie pride, I know all of that stuff. GHOE, greatest homecoming on earth, whatever. I think they had their homecoming last weekend. That's our rival at South Carolina State College. I've been to Greensboro one time. Yes, I went for, this was probably, what did I go for? It wasn't Aggie Fest. Oh, maybe it was. Yes, it was. It was Aggie Fest. Like a week after I crossed them sands, Friday, April 13th, 1990. Maybe it was the following week or maybe a little bit after that. I don't remember exactly the time frame, but it was in the spring. It was Aggie Fest 2000 or 1990 Aggie Fest, and it was bananas. I think they still do Aggie Fest. I also went to, that same year, I went to Bull Fest at Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was off the chain, too, from Ronald Cameron. I follow Marshall in part because of Randy Moss. Speaking of Randy Moss, ESPN's doing a 30 for 30 documentary on him. Can't wait to see it. Yes, I can't wait to see it either. And I've seen the commercials already. And you know me, I'm a big Randy Moss fan. I mean, just a huge Randy Moss fan. And I think a lot of people, because of the little issues that he had in college, at Florida State first, and then at Marshall, I think a lot of teams are regretting it. They're kicking themselves because Randy Moss is going to be your first ballot Hall of Famer. But all the little controversy, very outspoken, something else bringing up Randy Moss. Randy Moss is doing analyst work. Huh? I would have never seen that in a million years, that Randy Moss would be doing analyst work. Yes. And I'm not going to say he's bad. I'm not going to say he's Emmitt Smith bad. He's not that great, but what do you expect? Randy Moss is as country as a tick. And they got this guy up here being some kind of football analyst. Now, clearly, he knows football. He's one of the best to ever do it, like I said. But I could have never guessed in a million years that Randy Moss would be disciplined enough or contain himself enough or be less crazy as he has shown to be throughout his career to be a TV analyst. And I never saw that in a million years, but hey, good for him. And, a lot of guys have tried. A lot of guys haven't been good. Some great names, some Hall of Famers. So we'll see what happens with Randy Moss. But that just shocked the hell out of me from James Cooper. Plus, Notre Dame hadn't beat some of their weaker teams by enough points. Notre Dame has to go to number 11, Arizona State this weekend. I think that's going to be their come-to-Jesus meeting. By the way, I'm a Notre Dame fan, all right? But Notre Dame isn't a small school. The Dougie Daily question is, who's your small school that you follow? And I talked about it a little bit earlier. We're going to have a Ron Hunter, head coach of the Georgia State basketball program. He's going to come on to talk about the team. And so it started me thinking, as it normally does, who's a small-time team you follow? I mentioned before we went to the break, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I mentioned before we went to the break that I got a Travis Gervais story. You remember Travis Gervais? Travis Gervais played running back for the Citadel. And he also had a pretty damn decent career as a kick returner / special teams guy for many years for the Green Bay Packers. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. So Travis Gervais is a white guy. All right, Travis Gervais was a white guy, blonde hair, and I remember him and stories talking about him saying that he was like this surfer dude, okay? And he, Kayabunga or whatever they say, and, he go and catch some waves on the beach, Folly Beach or wherever, Kiowa Beach, I don't know. And so Travis Gervais was this kind of like surfer type dude, but he was a phenomenal athlete. When you think phenomenal defensive back, utility, white guys in the NFL, you think Jason Sehorn, and you think Travis Gervais, all right? Travis Gervais played high school when you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. He played high school at the same time as my little brother Ryan Evan Stewart played. Yes, okay? So it's Berkeley against Wando. That's who we played for, Travis Gervais. It's Berkeley versus Wando in our hometown, and my brother catches a pick. Or does he catch a pick? I don't remember all of the details. He either caught a pick or he took a toss sweep and running down the sideline. And whatever the case was, Travis Gervais was on the opposite team on the field. Can I tell you that Travis Gervais walked my brother down? And now listen to this. My brother had like the county record in the 100-meter. He ran I think Ryan ran like a 10.9 or something crazy in high school. And I don't know if Travis Gervais ran track or not or whatever, but he was a sprinter. Like, this dude was super duper fast. He walked Ryan down from behind. Now, you know good and well. You know good and well. We love everybody. All right? We love everybody. But come on, son. You can't get ran down by a surfer dude. Yes. We clowned my brother for weeks and months on end. Yes. You let a surfer dude run you down? Come on. He never lived that down. If you see Ryan Evan Stewart in the streets right now and mention to him, 1991 or whatever, what happened when you guys played Wando? He's probably going to want to fight you. So, matter of fact, take that back. Don't ever throw up in his face Travis Gervais walking him down, okay? And Travis Gervais was a good player, but he went to the Citadel. My brother was like the #1 recruit in the state of South Carolina, ranked nationally. That's not supposed to happen. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, he was fast in track, and he got walked down. Like Travis Gervais, if he ran probably based on how quickly he caught it with my brother that night, I'm saying this dude is probably 4'2". And he was ripped to shreds. There was some controversy and some people saying that he wasn't 100% clean in high school. Yes. And I don't know if that's just to throw some shade because he's a white guy that had a lot of speed and whatever. But damn that. That dude was one of the best athletes. I mean, he was a great athlete. Great athlete. Went to the Citadel and he ran my brother down. 404-382-0338 is the number to the show. 404-382-0338 is the number to the show. And I mentioned it before he went to the break as well. Some basketball news and notes. Cleveland last night goes down to the Portland Trail Blazers. They're now 1-2 on the year, 101-82. And the conversation today is what's wrong with Cleveland? There's nothing wrong with Cleveland, I don't think. I think the problem just is that they're a new team trying to gel. And if you remember, this same thing happened when LeBron went to Miami. They kind of struggled early out. They went back and forth to struggling and then have a nice little run of games where they looked dominant. And then they kind of morphed into the Miami Heat that won a championship and lost 2 more. I think that's the same thing. And also the conversation now with these guys and this team is Kyrie Irving. And there was some whispers about would this work? You know, you got 2 alpha males. Would this work? Okay? Would LeBron kind of be the guy on the team, or Kyrie Irving, even though he's not as established as LeBron James, would he be able to, basically stand down? And it looks like there's some strife already. So that's a volatile situation. And also last night, the Lakers lose to the Phoenix Suns 112-106. You're listening to The Doug Stewart Show. All right, up next on The Doug Stewart Show, we'll read more of your chat. We will read more of your tweets. And we'll continue to take calls and have fun and talk about these sports. And, yes, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on a little bit more in depth with the Lakers. Yeah, I will talk about the Lakers a little bit more. And my real opinions about this problem. There's also some talk out there. Maybe Kobe Bryant gets traded because this team is going nowhere. He makes a ton of money. We'll get more into it up next on The Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away.
I'm always saying get with the times. Stop acting like you at your mama house, calling that girl you met at summer camp 2 states away, and your mama screaming out, "I know you better not be talking long distance running up my bill with that little hussy girl." Well, get with the times with your long distance charges. Presenting Univon. Univon offers unlimited worldwide calling to 60 plus countries for $14.99 a month. No contract, no activation fee, and no cancellation fee. Users can call anytime using their mobile phone or home IP phone. So stop flushing money down the drain. Get more details by clicking Univon's link banner on thedougstewartshow.com or the link on the DougStewartShow.com app. Try out Univon and call your peoples like you not at your mama house. All right, I know the deal. You've been thinking about starting that online store, right? And you do know e-commerce makes billions a year. That's right, billions with a B. Well, just do it, and do it right with my friends at AmeriCommerce. AmeriCommerce is an easy-to-use tool to sell anything online, on Facebook, and through mobile phones. Over 100,000 merchants and website owners have chosen AmeriCommerce to handle their stores and customers. They have the most in-depth features in the industry, which include multiple storefronts, website management from one source, a Facebook shopping application, a mobile-optimized website, and much more. Don't let eBay, Amazon, and Zappos get all the money. Get your piece of the pie, too. Click on the link on the DougStewartShow.com or the app link for details. The Doug Stewart Show is off and running, but just like every company, we need sponsors. Would yours like to work with one of the livest, most dynamic, and recognized sports talk show personalities in America? By the way, that's me. Getting in on the ground floor? Well, call us at 770-847-0536 or email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com and let's do business. From the smallest company in Atlanta to the biggest brands nationally and worldwide, shawty. People know me and the Stews brand in these streets. Holla at your boat.